Welcome to Vegas Views. I'm host Nicole Vegas.
And I'm your co-host, Drea Davis.
And yeah, we'll both share it because we're really excited.
We're so excited.
We just love Maria Pereza on Social Media Shows Network. Check her out on Spotify. And also during the breaks in between, you'll see the sponsors. Be one of our sponsors. Come be part of Vegas Views.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Today we would like to introduce our special guest, Deborah
Richards, Debbie Richards. She's amazing. If you don't know her, you better get to know her because she is making big waves, not just here in Vegas, but globally with her movie that just came out, Movie No Mountain.
Now available on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Would you like to go by Debbie or Deborah?
Well, my friends call me Debbie, so you guys can call me Debbie.
I can call you
but
Debbie.
all the rest of you guys, you gotta call me Deborah.
Okay.
Show some respect.
That's right.
Show some respect. Thank you for being here with us, Debbie.
Thank you for having me.
How are you
This is
feeling
fun.
today?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good, you look fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, it's an exciting time. My movie just came out 2 weeks ago, Movie No Mountain, and Nicole has a role in the movie. So.
I do, and the honor of being part of your movie, and you taught me so much. Even in the beginning when I wasn't really having it sink in, all the work behind it, and you have to buy it. Movie No Mountain on Amazon Prime. And then also please leave a review. Greatly
Should we
appreciate
tell
it.
them what the movie's about?
Yes, we
Yeah, I
should.
say give them a little.
I'm gonna let you
not
tell
too
the
much, but yeah,
Well,
just
we're going to look at the trailer in a second, but just to give you a quick idea, it's a suspense drama. It's set present day in Las Vegas about a real estate agent, Jenna Anderson, who can't handle the guilt of her daughter's death, so she decides to voluntarily punish herself by making herself homeless. And we follow her journey over 2 years as she lives life rough on the streets of Sin City.
Oh.
And it's just so much more than that when you watch the movie. I mean, it really takes you into the hardships and the guilt and the struggle on the streets, which you put a spotlight on. It was really
I'm just
touching.
going to let people know, though, it does have a happy ending. So it's not
Okay.
all doom and gloom.
I think the
Yeah,
viewers
so-
want to know, most likely, is this based on like a true event?
Well, it's interesting you asked that, because when we were doing research for the movie, we wanted to honor the subject matter with integrity and authenticity.
Absolutely.
So we actually worked with Las Vegas Rescue Mission, who's an amazing organization that helps the unhoused here in Las Vegas. They do amazing work. And they actually set
They're
up
very well known.
Yeah, they set up a bunch of interviews for us to speak to people that were formerly unhoused. And so we took a lot of their individual stories and we put them into the movie. So there's, although it's not a true story, there's lots of little true
True
stories
events,
in there.
yes.
Yeah.
Something that people can relate to.
Yeah,
Growing in Vegas.
and also we're shining a light on the situation of homelessness in urban America and what that's really like. And I think it's really poignant here in Vegas because we've got all the lights and the multi-billion-dollar casinos, and we've got all this wealth. And what people don't realize when they come to Vegas is literally when you're walking on the strip, your feet are like 6 feet above people's heads that live in the tunnels. There's 800 miles of tunnels
On the strip downtown. That's what people don't
Yeah.
know about Las Vegas is it's a lot of it.
Yeah.
And people think it's just glitz and glamour, but it really
It really isn't.
Yeah,
So
it
we
isn't.
tried to shine a light on that. And so it was my debut feature film as a writer-director. And so I wanted to, a lot of first-time directors, they do a horror movie for the first thing. They're like, "Wow, let's do something scary." And I was like, I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. I want to kind of carve my own path. So we chose to create a story that was different and original. Because you don't see original stuff on TV
You really
anymore.
don't.
Beautifully
really
done. I'm telling you, beautifully done. I
Yes.
really advise you to go on Amazon Prime and buy the movie. And I also did want to share because I don't want to miss out. I'm going to rub it in.
Nicole
I have
has
the
to
signed script. I have the signed script, and there will be ways. I was just finding out that you can also support and buy your own signed script.
Yeah, this is news to me. I just found out as well. So apparently this is a thing.
This is a thing. This is
a thing.
amazing.
Well, let me ask you. So we filmed the movie nearly a year and a half, 2 years ago, right?
Yes, yes.
Roughly 2 years ago.
Yes.
What was it? Because that was one of your first. That was your first speaking part in the movie, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you reached out to me and you're like do an audition and read the deets. I'm like I don't know what you're talking about because I was so new and you gave me this opportunity. And being on set, it was a good set. Everybody was really kind. They were authentic. and I didn't feel rushed or anything, because you can be really nervous when it is your time to shine in front of that. And people don't know the hardships. So that pool, I didn't know it was ice cold, and you were rocking it. You
were in an ice cold pool.
I was in an ice cold pool.
She was in an ice cold pool.
So was our lead actress, Kat Lilly, who did an amazing job, and we put her through hell. You know,
she did it though. She maintained, and I saw it. She was just. And how many days was she on set though? I had like half a day.
Oh, it was a 21-day shoot. So it was 6 days
wow.
on, 1 day off, 6 days on, 1 day off, I think, something like that. It was exhausting. But should we take a look at the trailer?
We should take a look at the trailer.
Yay. So real quickly, what was your experience like being on that movie?
Well, preparing and stuff, because I never had a set husband that you gave me,
yeah.
and
did you have
a
to
set
make out
son.
with anybody?
No.
Okay.
But they were a whole family. The Addams family. We
The
cast
Addams
this,
family.
Oh,
That was
come on, you're
beautiful.
so
No, I
busy.
mean it was very authentic. The boy was really good, and I forget the husband's name though. Oh, don't shoot me.
it was Thomas, and the son was Jack.
Okay, now
Jack.
we are. Check out our trailer for Movie No Mountain.
I can already feel you judging me, and not for what I've done in the past, but for what I'm about to do. I had what mattered, and I got careless. Like, I don't deserve more. I don't deserve sympathy. I don't deserve to be here.
Where the hell are you? Why aren't you answering your phone?
Jenna! What is the matter with you?
Someone once told me, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but you're somebody's shot of whiskey.
Excuse me, ma'am. My car ran out of gas and I left my wallet at home. Could you please spare a couple dollars so I can refuel my vehicle?
I literally have nothing.
What's it gonna take to get you to join a program?
Get about the dog! If Jesus wanted you to have a dog, he would have blessed you with a bowl and a leash now, wouldn't he?
You all think?
That was intense and beautifully done. I mean,
Now you have to go buy the movie on Amazon Prime.
absolutely. I
Movie
mean,
No
how did
Mountain.
you put that reel together to really put the meat and potatoes?
Oh, you know what's funny? Because that's the so I was a writer, director, editor, DP, production designer, colorist, and VFX artist for the movie. Okay, so I'm fancy way of saying I'm the editor. So I had to make the trailer, and I've never really made a trailer before. So I kind of like stared at the computer, and then I did a bit of an Aaron Sorkin. I laid on my couch for like 3 days staring at the wall. And then I just ran into my office and that came out. So it was really good. But it took like 3 days of staring at the wall, not knowing what to do
But
to get there.
see how honest that, but the process of it, and you taught me a word that I didn't know
which
before.
one?
There's a lot you taught me.
I love
Cinematic, putting the color and making it very vibrant, which you did in this film.
I thought you were going to say
Beautiful.
penultimate because it's my favorite one.
Well, say it. Say what's that word?
Penultimate.
What's that mean?
It means the one before last. Penultimate.
Ultimate.
It's a good word to use. Like if you're on the 10th chapter of a book, it's 10th, and there's 11 chapters, and then that's the penultimate chapter.
See, I learned something.
Oh, yeah, we learned something.
I got big news.
Share it.
Express.
While
Tell
while
me.
we were in post-production for Movie No Mountain, we actually shot another movie, which comes out this time next year, and it's a documentary called Shaken and Stirred, and it's the story of flair bartending. You know the bartenders that flip bottles?
Oh yeah, because you did that.
Yeah.
Did you win an award or something? There's something.
Oh.
You made something big. There was something big.
She has awards, so many awards. That's producer, editing, VFX
I used
artist.
to be a bartender that
You
flipped
have a
bottles.
business. Do you still have the business, or you had the business at the bar?
Oh, I used to own a bar out here.
Okay,
Yes,
and is that where you were?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I've
okay.
lived around the world. I competed 50 times in 5 countries. I got some national titles and some world titles. But it's because of my relationship with that world that we got an opportunity to make this movie. So we're making a documentary. It's the first documentary ever about flair bartending.
Wow.
And we interviewed John Bandy, who taught Tom Cruise in Cocktail. We went to his house in
That's
Cali,
amazing.
and we looked at all his old paraphernalia with.
Where can I buy that?
The movie comes out this time next year. Shaken and Stirred.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But I got even bigger news. I got a scoop for you. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's the tea?
We've just been greenlit for my 3rd film, which is a horror called Scissormouth, and that's shooting here in Vegas in March next year.
Oh, wow.
Do you hear this? Are you staying tuned?
Yeah.
Are you paying attention, viewers? I'm just letting you know.
We got
Okay.
scoops.
That is, I feel it. I
Yeah,
feel a little bit
and
of
it's
it.
our biggest budget today, and it comes out Halloween next year, but we're shooting it here in Vegas in March, so stay
Excellent.
tuned for that.
Congratulations. Say it one more time with that word.
Scissormouth.
Sizzle mouth.
Scissor.
Scissor.
Oh, scissor.
I
Scissor.
have an accent.
She's English, so.
Scissor.
Scissor. We say
Scissor.
scissor, but it's scissor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
I'm
So,
That's very exciting.
Ah.
Do you like doing scary, like making crazy
Well,
scary
you know
movies?
what? I consider myself an auteur in training, right? An auteur is a director with a really specific voice, and so I'm really proud of the fact that my first film was drama suspense, my second is documentary, and my third is horror. I don't ever want to get pigeonholed as a director who only makes
One genre.
yeah.
Exactly. You don't want to be put in the box.
No, I love all
Yes.
filmmaking, and I'm a cinemaphile. I
No,
love
you
cinema,
are
so I just
exceptionally
Yes.
talented,
I just wanna-
exceptional,
oh.
exceptional. Even when I first, when I first met you, I was like, no, I have to just be on Debbie Richards. Everybody else was coming up. I was like, no, I don't want to mess up anything. I never want to double book.
Enough about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think about me?
Yeah, what I think you're amazing, talented, inspirational,
Thank you.
innovative,
Well,
smart, everything.
You're
Well,
definitely
well,
making a way.
Thank
Like
you.
your
Well,
own way.
as much as it's lovely to hear this, teamwork makes the dream work. It takes a whole lot of people to make these things a reality, and it's my name on the box. But there's hundreds of people supporting me.
And to be
today,
honored
and-
to be
and-
part of it.
Well, I'm the one that's honored. I'm the one that's honored to be working with, these teams and
Yes.
talented people like yourself, and excuse me, and all the people that I work with. Honestly, the honor is mine. So, I'm very appreciative of the opportunity.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much
Thank
for
you.
just everything you've done and brought people together to
And
make
take your
movie
time to
magic.
be here. We
You're
appreciate
amazing. I really have so much gratitude, and I'm hoping
I'm
you
feeling
would
the
let.
love.
Yeah,
Feeling the
a
love.
lot.
So much
I would
love
just
in
go
this
and
room for you.
hug her, but I'm being professional as much as I can right now.
I'll take the
We'll hug
hugs.
after.
Yeah,
I got
yes.
money. Who's got hugs?
Yeah. Okay. So for the upcoming films, are you still having others be able to contribute? Are you going to have any Indiegogo where people can buy the products, the hats?
Well, for Move Me to Mountain, we will be having some merchandise on the website, Move Me to Mountain.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's
close.
coming soon. But then, Shaken and Stirred is in the bag, so that movie is, we're like 95% shot. I just got to go to Miami in a couple days to do another shoot there for the movie. And that's done. And then Scissormouth, it got funded by one group, so it's done. So that's happening. So
Also, that's already, it's ready.
It's in the bag.
well, it's ready to start putting together. We still
Fine.
have to, obviously go through pre-production and shoot the
And
movie.
that is to lock down the
Post-production.
locations
Yeah,
and get your
well,
crew.
what we're actually
yes.
doing, we're doing external locations up north, but we're doing all the locations here. We're actually building a really creepy house inside of a warehouse and building all the locations in a soundstage for 3 months.
Are you like real hands on with it?
Oh, I'm real hands-on.
Okay.
I'm like hammer and nails. hands-on.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
like I get told off for micromanaging, but I can't help it because
Because you have so
I
much
love
passion
it. I
and
love
Yeah.
it. This is fun,
Yes.
and my manager says to me, as the projects get bigger and bigger, are you gonna let go of control, or are you gonna want to do everything? And I'm like, I can't wait to let go of control. I don't want to do everything. It's just when I started, I had to because there wasn't the support there. But as projects evolve and as I get more and more under my belt, now more and more people are coming to help and
To
help
support.
you, yes.
Yeah.
You know what? So on set, like, are you like a BITCA?
No,
Yeah,
never.
Because you seem very sweet.
No, I've never seen that side.
Are you like, you have your
No.
whip out?
I got 3 rules. I tell people on day one. Okay, on set, this is true, right? It's kind of tongue in cheek, but it's true. I say I got 3 rules, right? When I'm speaking, do not speak. if I asked you to do something, do it as if it were the will of God, okay? And 3, if it's an issue of ethics or safety, please ignore the first 2 rules.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
So that's it. So,
Yes.
I run a tight ship, but
Yes.
and people know that I'm very focused when I'm working and stuff. But I believe I'm kind and fair.
Oh,
and
no, you
honest,
absolutely
and
are.
I try to be at least.
I didn't see that other. I'm so glad I didn't see that other.
Well, honestly, the people that work with me a lot, like our key grip, Joey Cervantes, who works with us on a lot of freelance projects and stuff, he knows to kind of like tug on my shirt if I'm getting a little testy with people. And he's like, Deb, calm down.
But you've been in the business for so long, like
15 years.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like you kind of have to have that demeanor, but then you still have that soft, sweet side, which I see. I'm eating that sweet Debbie. I'm grateful.
Well, no, I mean, I am sweet on set. I think I don't know. Am I nice on set, Patrick?
And you're also so
He's
caring.
like,
You're so caring, compassionate, and you're making sure people are taken care of. I didn't see where you're just not paying attention to everybody. I think you do get probably hyper focused because you have that vision.
Well,
And-
also when you're directing, you gotta think 5 steps ahead. You can't have a whole cast and crew looking at you saying like, what do we do next? You gotta be there 5 steps before. And while you're shooting this, I gotta be like, hey, by the way, go put the orders in for lunch because that's coming up, and go
Delegate,
get this thing, and
yeah.
go get this thing, and do this, and do that, and it's like 3-dimensional chess, and you're thinking 5 steps ahead the whole time. So I think, and sometimes I know for a fact that I might be smiling and nodding to someone, but in my brain I might be thinking something different.
Yes.
But I know you catch more flies with honey than anything else. So
That's a good analogy.
so I try and be nice to everyone and keep it professional on set. I mean, sometimes, things get to me and I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed or feeling the pressure. But I know, like, look, at the end of the day, we're all just trying our best. We're all
Yes.
humans. We all laugh, cry, hope, dream. No one's any different from anyone else.
Absolutely.
So let's just enjoy this ride together and be realistic for what it really is.
What do you mean? You have to work really hard to have win so many awards.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because I always think, no, every now and then I'm like, when am I going to get an opportunity? When am I going to win something? And then I look on my shelf and I see all these awards and I'm like, okay, I'll shut up.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
It's amazing. I mean, I wish you would have brought a
Beautiful.
cookie.
Oh, my
No,
dog.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't know if we were allowed to.
So, my dog, Cookie Dough, is actually in Move Me No Mountain, and she plays a homeless
kind of
dog
dog?
called Tourist. Oh, I gotta get photos. I haven't
Please
got
show.
photos. Yeah. She's like a little Yorkie Terrier, and she's really cute. And now that she's an actress,
Is
I
she
got-
feisty?
Well, I think she's getting a little demanding
Yeah.
now that she's got a movie on Amazon
I
Prime.
love that.
And I feel like she's gonna have an agent before I know it, and I feel like she's gonna call SAG, and
That's
this-
it, huh? The
Cute.
sky's the limit.
She started off as a stray, and now she's like a spoiled penthouse princess actress.
You should have. I didn't know though. I didn't know. But it would have been nice to have Cookie on set.
Oh, had I known, I would have brought.
That was my question. What kind of dog do you have? I saw you put your dog, and I'm like, in your bios, I'm like, oh, she's a dog lover for sure.
You know what's so funny is for the movie Cookie, we had to make her look homeless, like a little stray dog, right? So we just like bathed her in coconut oil. So she's like, and I grew her hair out for months and months. So her
wow.
paws were like the Grinch,
Yeah.
and we just bathed her in coconut oil, and so she looks like this little scruffy dog. And then we sat her on the side of the road in the bush, and
So
she's looking at me
cute.
like,
She's
what
like,
the hell
really?
is this?
Yeah.
She's like, I
She's
came
like,
from
what's
this.
going on?
What
Oh
is
my
going
goodness, so adorable. And I know people are bringing up like, what did you do to put on her? But you did explain it's just coconut
Coconut
Oh,
oil.
and the funny thing
Say-
is, we did the DVD special commentary a few weeks ago, and John, my assistant director on the DVD commentary, he was like, "Yeah, and didn't you like grease her up in bacon fat?" And I was like,
no,
absolutely not.
no, you'll have Peter on us." And no, it was coconut oil. It was organic, and her skin and fur was really shiny afterwards. So she.
Nobody was harmed. There was things that happened though. Can we share in the tunnel?
Oh my gosh.
Can we share that?
Yeah.
That happened in the tunnel.
What
This
happened?
is
Oh my gosh.
They're
So-
not ready.
So Vegas is riddled with these tunnels, and there's people that live down there.
Yeah.
And we went into one of the tunnels to shoot part of the movie, and while we were down there, a resident at the other end of the tunnel didn't want us there. So they started a fire to try and smoke us out.
No.
And the smoke is kind of filling up the tunnel. Patrick, my producer, Patrick Watts, comes running in. He's like, Debbie, you gotta shut it down. And I'm like, this looks amazing. Let's keep going. This looks amazing.
Were you all
He's
freaked
like,
out?
I was so happy because it looked great with all the
Oh,
smoke.
cool.
Debbie's fine.
I'm like, can we keep going? And Patrick's like, no, we gotta shut it
Yeah.
down. So we took everything out of the tunnel. Henderson Fire Department came in and flooded the tunnel.
Oh, wow. That's serious.
And then we had to go back in and shoot the rest of the scene.
But it was all flooded then too, right?
Well,
With
the
all
floor
the
was
water.
all wet, so I'm like, now how do I work this? How do I shoot that showing the floor?
Oh my
That's filmmaking
Yes.
101.
But that's when you have to think fast. Like, okay.
Continuity
Yeah.
too is hard then when
Yes.
someone's trying to smoke the crew out and
Yeah.
they're burning things down in the
Sheesh.
tunnel.
I was like, it looks great. Keep going.
He's like, get out of my house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's the thing about filmmaking, right? Filmmaking is problem solving. You just got to keep going and figure out.
Roll with it.
Yeah, how do we get the camera up there, and how do we put the camera in that, and how do we get from here to there? It's just problem solving.
I love. Can you share how you were able to be so cinematic and with the views too? I mean, you captured so much beautiful
Thank you.
colors and dimensions and imagery. It was gorgeous.
Thanks. The movie's had a lot of props for the cinematography, which I'm really proud of because I did that, and I don't consider myself a cinematographer. I think honestly what it comes down to is growing up, my father was a famous artist. Living in the Middle East, he owned an advertising agency, and he did a lot of fine landscapes and stuff, and his work is in the History Museum in London. And
cool.
so I grew up in an artistic family, and I remember the story. My dad sat me down when I was about 5 years old in the yard, and he took me to a flower, and he said, how many colors do you see? And I said, I see blue and yellow. And he said, no, look how many shades of blue. Look how it changes from the blue to the yellow. Look how many shades of yellow. And it was like at that moment, a switch went off and my whole world turned to color. Literally. It was like, after he pointed that out and made me focus on that, the world came alive.
I can see
So
it.
I think because of that upbringing that I have a good eye.
Absolutely, it's more than just that. Just the talent.
Yeah, the talent down to the VFX and then the writing and everything. Like being an artist, is that how you come up with your creative?
Yeah. I'm an artist 1,000%. And a few years ago, I gave myself permission to lean into that because, at times I can't afford it, and I thought, I'm always going to be a struggling artist. Let me go get a job in a bank or something, and then like 2 minutes later, I'm like, what am I doing?
I'm so glad you didn't go that route.
I can't see you working in the bank.
No. So literally, I've leaned into being an artist, and I have this ability that I can be artistic on demand, and I call it creative juice. It's like turning a tap and like.
Let it flow.
Give me a piece of paper and I'll make something. Give me a tuba, as John Lennon said, and I'll play something. I'm that kind of person. I'm just artistic. So I've leaned into that, and I've let go of certain other things in my life. Like for example, 7 months ago, I decided to stop driving.
Really?
Because I can't drive anymore because I'm so distracted. I drive past a building, and my mind's like, what's going on in the building? Like, is there a crime going on? Is there a hostage in there? Is that?
It's like your mind lives like a movie.
Yeah.
All
So
day
I can't
long.
even drive because
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on there? What's going on there? So I've literally said to myself, okay, I'm gonna be an artist. I'm gonna lean into this. I'm just gonna give myself permission to come up with stories, ideas, things, and then make them, and not worry about the regular world.
That's so
You're
liberating.
amazing. I love that.
Now you're making me think of that when I'm driving by. I'm like, there probably could be a crime happening right now.
But
Someone
not
could
a lot
be-
of people have that imaginative,
Right.
mind.
I have an extremely active imagination, so I
That's
can't.
a gift.
I can't help but
For sure.
constantly when I'm looking at shapes, I'm wondering how they fit into other shapes, and what does that tripod remind me of? Oh, it looks like a Christmas tree, and it's the same color as some.
It keeps going and
Yeah,
going.
it doesn't stop.
So I have to be because of that, I have to be careful what I put in front of myself. Okay, like for example, when I was researching Move Me to Mountain, the movie deals with themes of guilt. And so I did a lot of research about guilt. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos about people who accidentally killed someone and listening to their story about how they live with that. And so as an artist, I just absorb whatever's in
That's
front of me.
heavy.
So I have to be careful. Like if I watched like a news channel or something for 24 hours, I would be a different person the next day.
Oh,
Do you
I
know
understand
what
what
I
you're
mean? So I
take
have
too
to-
much in.
Yes,
so
you can't
because-
take in all that.
Yeah, I feel like my responsibility as an artist is to literally absorb whatever's in front of me, artistically, process that internally, and then spit it out as art.
Yes.
So I'm like an antenna. So because of that, I have to be really sensitive about what I put in front of me because
Yes.
whatever it is, I'll absorb and I'll
Uh-huh.
spit out as art. So yeah, places I go, people I meet, things I do, I have to make a conscious decision of like, is this information good for me, or is it just gonna confuse what's already being processed inside?
I think that's something the viewers could learn, like what you're feeding yourself. Is what you're gonna put out.
Yeah,
so
and it
that's a
depends.
good
It depends. Like for
note.
example, because I'm really kind of feet deep in developing this idea for Scissormouth right now for my horror movie. So for example,
Fun.
I just binged all 11 seasons of The Walking Dead because I'm just like, like just put it all in me, and then I'll wake up in the middle of the night with like, I have an idea.
Debbie, how can the viewers connect with you, reach you?
Yeah, absolutely. Just Google Deborah Richards. I'm all over the internet, so just Google me. But if you want to reach out to me personally, you can always reach out to me through my Instagram, and you can just find that online. Just Google Deborah Richards. Reach out. Don't be a stranger. I don't bite hard. And reach out, say hi.
Or does she?
Or does she? My family motto is we are always down to climb. So just reach out.
Amazing, beautiful.
Thank you so
for
much,
taking
Debbie.
the time
Thank
to be
you.
here. Bless us with your just everything, your whole being.
Aw.
Your whole
Yes.
being is. No, I'm not. I'm gonna
No.
stop because she's amazing, and I
Honestly.
want you to connect with somebody that is connecting with people globally and bringing to light creativity and beauty onto the screen.
And I will say your whole aura is very, very sweet.
Oh,
So yes, please check out Movie No Mountain on Amazon Prime. And thank you.
Yep.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Stay
Thank you.
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Because I do want to give a shout out to Social Media Shows Network. Check her out on Spotify, Maria Pereza. And also, we are welcoming sponsors. So be a part of Vegas Views Social Media Shows Network. And we like to do red carpet events too.
Yes, reach out to Maria Pereza.
Thank you.
I can already feel you judging me, and not for what I've done in the past, but for what I'm about to do. I had what mattered, and I got careless. Like, I don't deserve more. I don't deserve sympathy. I don't deserve to be here.
Where the hell are you? Why aren't you answering your phone?
Jenna! What is the matter with you?
Someone once told me, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but you're somebody's shot of whiskey.
Excuse me, ma'am. My car ran out of gas and I left my wallet at home. Could you please spare a couple dollars so I can refuel my vehicle?
I literally have nothing.
What's it gonna take to get you to join a program?
Get about the dog! If Jesus wanted you to have a dog, he would have blessed you with a bowl and a leash now, wouldn't he?
Welcome to social media shows. Have you been watching social media shows recently?
course you have. We have been live streaming for 4 years across social media platforms. We produce over 70 shows with over 1,000 episodes. In the process, we've helped over 100 creators realize their dreams and start their own show. We give platforms to promote your business. If you are an artist, if you have an event, if you are entrepreneurs, or if you have a story. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe and follow us on major social media platforms. And if you have a great idea of a show, join us. Social media shows can help you produce and live stream your own show. Let us help you make your dream become a reality.
Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Skoda with Social Media Shows. Well, I thank all of you for your support through these last several years, and it's been a lot of fun. We've given people a voice they never had before. Now, Social Media Shows is always collaborating with our veterans to help them do things and help out the veterans who are struggling today. And we teamed up with GI Connections, connecting veterans with resources. So please consider helping and donating to this great cause because we're always doing things for veterans. So GI Connections, Social Media Shows, and you is what makes the world a better place. Once again, Joseph Skoda, proud United States Air Force veteran.